Hello, everyone. This is Sherry. This is coming to you to talk a little bit about what I'm noticing a bit in society. So, social media can be a beautiful thing that helps us connect with each other, but I also feel like it can be detrimental to people's health, specifically mental health. And I'm a registered social worker, but I also do a lot of different holistic practices, and I'm noticing a lot more, especially young people, are very suicidal, and even some committing suicide, or mental health is being very much impacted. So I'm just concerned with how that is affecting young people, affecting a lot of people in society. So we often, do things like with social media that, people believe that that's what it's like. You're going to see me like this, and sometimes I'm going to, look great, and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not going to be in the mood to do this, but I'm going to do this because I feel like I need to get a message out. But I don't feel like we need to present ourselves to be perfect and looking great. And, even I've struggled lately myself. So, I've had, I would say I'm kind of almost somewhat situationally depressed because of having concussion a few months ago. And that really affects you emotionally. And, I don't overall suffer with anxiety and things like that. But what I notice with people who have had concussions often have mental health issues and self-worth issues, and I've struggled with that at times in my life as well. And having had several concussions and injuries, it's really affected myself emotionally too. And sometimes I don't even feel like doing certain things, but overall, like when I get to see my clients, I feel great. But sometimes when I'm on the way there, I don't. Like whenever I'm tapping into someone's energy, all my stuff kind of goes away, so it's not present. But even today, I didn't really feel like doing this video, because I was feeling a little down, right? Sometimes we have to push ourselves to bring ourselves out of these things and do these kinds of things to help ourselves, because sometimes we don't feel like we want to do it. I don't feel like I want to do this. I didn't feel like I wanted to do anything really, to be honest, today. And I don't necessarily we want to present ourselves in the best light, but I feel like what is needed in society now is authentic people showing things that are real, showing who they are, and for us to connect more with each other. When we're using social media, it's great, we can connect with each other, but at the same time it isolates us. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to live up to a certain image and certain portraying a certain way. But I feel like, when I feel inspired to do these videos, even if I don't want to, I feel like it's necessary. I remember one time I channeled messages to do a meditation script at 11:30 at night. It was not great. I was tired. I didn't want to do it. But I think that we have to just be ourselves, even if we're not all presented great, or perfect. We have to just be authentic and be ourselves. And we have to be real and just, show our vulnerable side. I know there's people that takes advantage of that type of thing out there. But if the more that we are authentic, show we care, we have take those moments where we just spend a few more minutes talking to someone, in the grocery store, or, reaching out to a friend, even when we're not even the best way ourselves. I think it's necessary to all show us. We have to bring a lot more of that back now, showing a lot more authenticity, showing a lot more love and care. Because, we went through some rough times with the pandemic and with so many things happening in the world, and, there's a lot of struggle, and, we're all struggling in different ways. I'm having my own struggles, working through things physically, emotionally too, and, even financially at times. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not, so, we are all dealing with different things, and we can all show love and compassion towards each other and take those moments when necessary, especially when people are hurting. People don't always show those things. I'm one myself that, yeah, I can get emotional. You could see things on my face sometimes, but then at times I don't always let that out. I feel like sometimes it's been challenging because I will be on the spiritual holistic path, and it feels alone at times. And yes, sometimes it is alone. You are alone, but you are never alone. One, hopefully you have people that are beautiful in your life. I have great people in my life, but you're always supported, through spiritually. And so that's one thing I would say lean on to as well, is connect with your spirituality, whatever that is to you, because that will just help guide you on your path and help you hopefully not feel so alone. Because even though I feel like when I'm on this spiritual journey, there's not many people that are on the same thing that I'm going through, but I have a lot of guidance and support spiritually from my angels, past loved ones, people even in this life that help me, and just guiding myself. So you're not alone. And one of the things I'm going to do is I want to start to show you all different strategies over the next few weeks and months that you can do to just help yourself when you're going through things. So anyways, I hope that helps, and just hope you feel that you're not alone, and that we're all here connecting with you, and that you feel supported, and just look to that in the universe. There's many signs you're going to see in the universe, and don't doubt those things. You see number sequences, you see birds. I see rainbows and things. My dad passed away, so I would see hearts and things. I see dimes dropping certain places. Certain messages come through music, or you just get, the lights will flash, so that means you're, different things will happen. And don't doubt those things, because those are ways that our loved ones and our angels are here to support us and show us that they are there with us. So, and your past loved ones obviously too. So anyways, just look forward to connecting with you more over the next few weeks, and hopefully we can all support each other. Thanks.